We desire to go to Jerusalem because in the scriptures 3 times in the year you are supposed to be able to go on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem to pay your respects to God. Why do they not want us to go to Jerusalem to take our fathers in former times went in multitude unto Jerusalem? Who is it that desires that we not go to Jerusalem to pay our respects unto the omnipotent God?
Spiritually oppressing on my people like Malachi 3:8, pass the plate, let's teach. Read the whole chapter, you pastors is like Hosea 4:6, don't forget not teach. Ezekiel 8:14, they weep for who? Who's that? The cross is a lower T for that deity. Do your research. Jeremiah 23:27. Forgot his name for Lord, sharpen my sword for the kneel to the floor, say no more repent. Y'all gotta repent. Luke 1:5, the course was Abijah. 1 Chron 24 verse 10. Ha! Now I know the birth of the Messiah. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1 though. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Let him go. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. Leviticus 11, still people eating swine. Isaiah 65 verse 4, no swine. Isaiah 66 verse 3, no swine. Okay. You gonna need the New Testament, right? Matthew 5:17 through 19, listen. 2 John verse 6, this love I listen. Romans 2:13, now what? Who said? I said that. Read Exodus so we can exit this. Sage our boys here, chillin', drippin' spiritual. Oppressing my people, wondering 40 years. Yahuwah is my savior and king, now listen. Yahusha means the father is salvation. John 3:18, you see why believe. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Say what? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Can't walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Straight up. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Say what? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. You gotta have faith, but according to the Romans 9:1-5, why you lie? My flesh is of Yasharel, you better tell. ASAP, man. Psalms 83, crafty counsel I see. Got us working on Shabbat, on Sunday preaching. Psalms 91, in him I trust Yahuwah. Okay, Deuteronomy 28, it all relates. Atlantic slave trade back in Egypt now. 2 Kings 17, 5-19. Continue to read though. Romans 11, don't boast up, listen. As we return, this fire burns in me. Baruch atah Yahuwah Avinu, translate that. Hebrew, I mean.
But if the trumpet does blow, we are concerned and we are troubled. But let all the inhabitants of the world know we're not afraid. Stay in your places. Do not leave the village of peace.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Zion.
Hope everybody had a blessed Shabbat. Our Shabbat ended probably about, I would say, 2-3 hours ago, something like that. But I don't know if y'all know, but the time here, when it get dark, it's be like about 6 o'clock, 5:45. Time don't change here. But it's a lot been going on. As we all know, you know, every week seems like something else is happening. We want to say shout out to everybody. We don't know who up in here, but shout out to everybody that's listening.
Shalom to the chat. All praises to the Most High for another Sabbath, the holy day of rest that we set aside to not do any work, any labor, any buying, selling, cooking, cleaning. We just chill in the scriptures, family time, that sort of thing. So we praise the Most High for that reset. That reset definitely is needed. Shout out to everybody who's going to watch the replay. We do go back and look and see that, so we thank y'all for that. All praises. I know Babylon is off the chain this week, but in addition to Babylon, the what do they call it? The little Satan? What do they call it? The Israel over there? Anyway,
They call him the devil. They call
the tiny hats and the quote unquote fake Middle Eastern area, they got all kind of drama popping off this week. Babylon just drama on top of drama. Y'all gotta excuse us. I got a slight headache and my husband got a slight cold. He dealing with some congestion. So when we pushing through all of that to keep our commitment to our live every Shabbat night. But it's been so many different things going on. And this is a little off topic, but I seen this sister do a video. I had mentioned it to you earlier. She's starting to wake up, right? And you know, different things hit us all differently. And she was talking about our language. She was talking about how African Americans or Black Americans, how we speak English, and a lot of, you know, places or people in the world speak English and something else.
their original language.
Right, even if it's some type of native tribal dialect. But she was just talking about, like, it just really hit her. How come African Americans don't have another language outside of English? And just looking at the comments, the different people saying, you know, people in Bruce was in there quoting scripture, telling her why, you know. But most people, which was so lovely, were saying, you waking up. That's why you crying over this. The Most High is waking you up. The awakening is happening, and how beautiful it is. And I'm telling y'all, it was so many people in that comment section. You know, I know we spend a lot of time dealing with our ignorant family members and friends and co-workers and neighbors, but it's so many people who are waking up in these last days.
Right, exactly.
All praise to the Most High for that.
And I always been one to, you know, defend the way some of our people talk or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They ain't always to their standards as far as you talking proper or whatnot. You know, I never did talk proper. If I tried to talk proper, then you might not be able to understand what I'm talking about, because it's like I'm not being me. I'm not, you know. I guess you can call how I talk is ebonics or whatever. You know, a lot of people like to talk and shun people who talk like that or whatnot. But I feel like, you know, that's our own language. Us putting some salt on the English version of speaking or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know, they want to mimic that. You know, they want to speak like black people or whatnot. You know, and it's like, you know, we got our language, but it was taken from us. You know, Jeremiah, what is it, 17:4, as far as we was gonna get our heritage took away from us. I mean,
Well, I personally have been accused of speaking proper by people, and I don't know, because you know you just talk how you talk, but I do know that growing up, my father was kind of a stickler on projecting your voice and not being all shy and bashful and having confidence in your speech and your pitch. So I don't know if that set the tone for me or working in corporate America, but I have been accused of speaking proper. But one thing I've learned, that the English we speak in America is not proper English. The English they speak in Europe, they call it the Queen's English, and that's what they speak here in Ghana, and that's actually proper English according to the white man. So it was just beautiful to see the sister awakening, and you just remember where you started to be like, that's why this is like this when you first wake up to the truth, and you wonder why we speak the way we speak. This is the oppressor's language.
Exactly. And Linzel said no notifications.
I didn't get one either, Linzel.
Yeah, these goddamn devils doing their work as usual. But glad y'all can make it, Shout out to Linzel. Appreciate you being here again. One of our faithful watchers.
That's interesting. I didn't get a notification either.
Right. One of our faithful, supporters.
Your
you know
brother
what I'm
from
saying?
another mother.
My brother from another.
He sent you something. He brought you up the other day and was just talking about how he appreciate, the Most High for sending you his way.
Right. Yeah. You sent me that message you were sending to your daughter, and I'm like, what's wrong with Linzel, man? He tripping tonight. And then you sent it back I'm like, okay, it's good to know that I'm on your speed dial or whatever, you know what I'm saying? In the rotation or whatnot. But
that was it. It was just a young lady's TikTok video where she was just waking up to the truth, and she was just so disgusted that we don't have a language, that we speak the same language as our oppressor, and we don't have a way of communicating outside of the oppressor's English. Right.
But we got a few topics that we need to deal with.
Yes.
As far as a whole heap of stuff.
Yeah.
But what you want to get into first? They all right there.
Which okay, let's get into the Queen of Wickedness. The next one to get locked up, probably. Her and her man. Ain't no telling what they be doing on them private jets and on them islands. But I couldn't believe it, y'all. I was up late Friday night, and I found out that Beyonce and Kelly Rowland, Bruce Springsteen, all these bootlicking trusty jigaboo niggas was at the Kamala Harris rally because she was in Houston. And for somebody who want to be so private, her life to be private and give her respect, and you brought up a good point about the Beehive. Yeah. Her endorsing the Democrats because they're with the super, super liberal do as thou wilt lifestyle.
The LGBTQ.
The let's do everything against what the Most High said organization. They're up supporting Kamala Harris. Now Beyonce didn't perform, but Bruce Springsteen performed. Beyonce had words. You can hear her little wicked words for your dang. So I was disgusted. I couldn't even finish watching her talk because I know it's just bogus, and I know the agenda behind her being here. When the last time you think she really been to Houston?
Right.
Because she gonna get up. You gonna see how she start off, and I'm like, for real? Don't we be seeing you on yachts in the middle of the don't you be on private islands doing freak offs? But now all of a sudden you in Houston representing H-Town? Get out of here.
Right, yeah, I had the Beehive come for me one time on my other channel, but I cussed their ass on up out of there. Like, y'all better get y'all ass up out of here. Y'all know who y'all dealing with. But let's look at this video dealing with, I guess
the bootlicking
Queen
trustees,
B or whoever the hell she is.
Showing their support for the Democratic Party. Y'all know what they trying to do. Tell black people, you know what this is. I'll save my commentary. Go ahead.
Time for America to sing a new song. voices sing a chorus of unity. They sing a song of dignity and opportunity. Are y'all ready to add your voice to the new American song? Because I am. So let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a big, loud Texas welcome to the next President of the United States, Vice President Kamala Harris.
Whoa. Sorry about that, y'all.
I
No,
had to cut that.
YouTube don't play no music. This isn't the, this is the end of the speech. The beginning of the speech, this heifer gets up there and the first thing she say is H-Town.
H-Town.
We still good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, H-Town, Houston. She get up here, H-Town, like she represent, this is where Beyonce is from.
Okay, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I just felt like it was so funny the way she got up there, and then she started off talking about she's not here as a celebrity. Oh no, she's here as a mother, and she was spreading the feminist agenda. I wish you had the first half of it. She was spreading the feminist agenda, y'all. If you see her speech, and I was just disgusted by it because I'm obviously not a feminist, but I'm like, why are you here? Like people have been saying, this is how low-minded they think of black people. They're treating this like a concert. Just give these niggas some music and some celebrities and they're good. No policy, definitely ain't getting no reparations, no apologies, no change in our communities. But we gonna give y'all some celebrities to come perform. Megan gonna come twerk it out. Beyonce gonna come and tell you, you need to vote for Kamala basically because she's for women. She even mentioned about women controlling their own bodies, aka abortion. So it was just the thinking to a different level, going a little deeper, seeing what the message really was, and it was sinister.
Yeah, I mean, anything they do at this point is sinister.
Yeah, them being, all these niggas, huh? Her,
Exactly.
the husband, the Harris
Right.
campaign, everybody. That's
Right.
why I'm like, why are you here? Since when? I like to say this often. When you make a decision in your life, do you think of what would Beyonce do? How? Let me think. What would who else did they use? Quavo, because we've been following this. What would Megan Thee Stallion do if she only had $500 left in her bank account, but her bills was $700? Just they treat us like we are imbeciles, goyim, sheep, just stupid. Why on earth would I care anything about what a billionaire has to say? They can't relate to me. They ain't got broke people problems.
Nope.
I don't want to hear what Beyonce got to say about no politics. The only thing she good for is what she allowed the devil to use her for, and that's shaking her behind, singing her raunchy lyrics to bring other people down to hell with her if she don't repent and change. And from what's going on with the Diddy stuff, it seemed like her and her husband next on the chopping block.
Exactly, man. It's a lot of, speaking on people going to jail. It's, man, they getting them one by one. This next story was...
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hold on, let me see.
That Dave Chappelle skit, Lizelle was like, with Ja Rule. Dave Chappelle made a reference to that. When you got something important going on in the world, the first thing they do is grab some retarded, quote-unquote celebrity, because who I think may think is a celebrity ain't a celebrity to you. These people don't represent us. These people were picked. They were picked to be quote-unquote leaders or representatives for our community because those in charge know that they're willing to do anything for the money and go along with the agenda. I remember that Chappelle skit. What would Ja Rule? Because they asked that nigga something. Just like they asked Cardi B. Remember they had Cardi B last term. They had her up there. They have these rappers like now it's a segment of our people who worship money. So they worship these people. Exactly. Just like it was people fainting at Michael Jackson concerts when I was a kid. I used to be watching his concerts like they actually passing out.
Yeah. But this is a good thing that you mentioned, Lizelle. He said that's what they mean by a new song, a role reversal of the genders. You right, man, and they trying to shove that shit down our throat, man. And it's just like, man, I mean, that was another reason why we got up out of there, man.
Beyonce, she was up there trying to speak to women and telling women that Kamala is the choice because I have daughters. What, don't we want our daughters to live in a world where they know that they can be anything, where they can do anything, and they have choices with their own bodies? Like, wait a minute, you're a mother of 3, but you promote abortion? Make that make sense. And then furthermore, I don't know, for me, I'm not the celebrity type, you know, so I find it very, very low-minded and nigga-ish when they try to tell you, here, listen to this person because they got money. I was just arguing with somebody. I did a video on a reaction on the other channel to Kim Kardashian, and they were saying, should you respect someone who's famous for having sexual relations, who blew up like how the Kardashians blew up? And I'm like, no, obviously. It's and a grown black man came in and said to me, she's a billionaire. You have to respect the fact that she's a billionaire. And I know that's what a lot of people think about the Carters. Well, they're billionaires, so that stands for something. Yeah, in the eyes of this world. But the knowledge of this world is foolishness to the Most High. I can't put somebody on a pedestal and worship them because the devil gave them $1 billion. What do they stand for? Do they have any morals or values? Put the money to the side for a minute, because you can't store up no treasures in heaven down here anyway.
Nope.
So what's really going on with our people? So they know what they're doing, because some of our people are really, I'm telling you, this is so niggified, but I was telling a family member about our house that we are renting here in Ghana. And the first thing they said was, dang, is y'all the Carters? And I'm like, what? So that's the mentality that our people have. If you got some money, even the scriptures, when a rich man speaks to people, listen.
Right.
So they know how to play off of that. Because again, Beyonce don't want people talking to her, touching her, or nothing. But she in Houston trying to pull on the heartstrings of women. Y'all know who you need to vote for. You got daughters, right? Because Trump is the obvious non-choice when it comes to them. So Kelly Rowland was there too. Your boy Bruce Springsteen, since you know his music,
That ain't
he
my
was
boy.
there. You sure knew his music.
Damn devil. Yeah, that's back when I had the blindfolds on. That's all that is.
So yeah, the Democratic Party is bringing out all of the celebrities they could think of as the days dwindle down. How much longer they got till you go to the polls? Some people are early voting anyway.
26, so they got like about what, 5? They got like about 10 days, less than 10 days. 10 days in the wake up.
Some people are early voting. No, you didn't say that. No, you didn't say that.
I was waiting on it to say something. That's jail talk.
Yeah. Sorry. That threw me
Hey
off.
y'all, I'm reformed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a criminal no more. I'm not a crook. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, somebody on my Facebook said that they was going to vote today, Saturday. So a lot of people are early voting. My husband made a joke the other day and said, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Let's wait and see who all gonna have their I voted sticker and be showing it on Facebook.
Go ahead.
No, I was telling them how you said you can't wait to see all of the clowns who gonna vote and have that sticker.
Yeah, them
the
damn, I voted and
sticker.
shit.
P. Diddy, vote or die. Remember that campaign?
Right. Hey, it remind me of that one scene in Friday where Daddy was like, "Yo, how I look now?" You know, he was like, "You look like a damn snitch."
Okay.
Hey, but let me get this.
I bet she is stuck up. Did
what
she
Lizelle
just
said. Oh yeah, she probably is stuck
She's-
up like a mug.
She's
man.
known for being Miss Private. Oh, I'm so private. And I'm like, you private, but you spent your life trying to be a celebrity. So how is you just Miss Private? But all that went out the window when it was time to appeal to the sheeple of our people.
Right. But since we talked a little bit about Puffy or whatever, well, we mentioned him, and as far as people going to jail, we got somebody who went to jail. They just got, and I think all y'all know Lil Durk. Lil Durk, yeah, Lil Durk. But it's messed up, man, because the music that he was making, he was in the gang, I think he was. It was just a lot of stuff going on with them dudes. Rondo, what's my man who got
King
killed?
Von.
King Von. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, losing their life for what?
The Most High is not playing in this day and hour. If you want to dance with the devil, the Most High do give us space for repentance, but it seemed like the last couple years, the Most High's judgment and wrath has been coming down on celebrities, the music industry, rappers. These rappers are getting unalived and locked up, catching cases, RICOs, left and right.
And this thing with the feds, when the feds come get you, they got you. They not coming to get you. They not finna indict you, and they don't got no evidence on you. When they got you, once they got you, they got you. Just like they got his boy was supposed to be telling on him for like a year, wearing a wire.
Yeah.
Like, man, them dudes when they get their man, they gonna get their man. They ain't playing with them.
So I don't know what type of music Lil Durk makes.
You make that I think that drill music.
You got a song that he made. His hit record.
I don't listen to them dudes. I think that all my life. I think he's saying that one or whatever.
Okay.
But I don't really listen to them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I probably heard that song on the radio. You know how they repeat songs
or on a
play
TikTok.
them? Exactly, right.
They play the music.
But the music that's out today is either I'm gonna do something to you, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna come piss on your grave, all that stuff, or some Fruit of the Loop stuff. Some, you know what I'm saying? Some damn sugar booty stuff. Saucy Santana. What's my man name? Nasty X. Little Nasty X. Let me put the little Nasty X in front of that. But it's all a negative scene as far as what the rap culture is doing these days. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't see nothing positive about the rap culture right now. You know what I'm saying? So I've been, left that stuff alone. I don't listen to it. I probably listen to a beat or something. That's what I like more though. Just the beats, man. All the stuff they talking about, man. I'm a F your girl and I'm a F your wife and all that. It's like, man, come on, man. It's too much of that stuff, man. It ain't no good for our kids, and it's not good for us.
I don't like to see my brothers locked up because in America, it's a lot of brothers locked up versus over here. But it's like they fall for the trap.
Right. They got morals here, though. They got morals here.
Right. I'm just saying, I've just noticed that in America, they talk about how many black men locked up. You can attest to what you saw. But I've noticed here that it's men everywhere. I don't see no men shortage here.
Right.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hate to see my brothers getting locked up and caught up in the system. But it's like they fall for the trap and the snare that lifestyle, that fast money and that beefing. that violence towards your brother, but the scriptures say that about a man having an evil eye towards his brother, that a whole gang and like you said, the ops, that lifestyle, I thought it would be played out by now, actually, with guys trying to be in gangs and turf wars, when the white man running all of that.
Hey, but just like Lenzel said, but won't bust a grape at Dwighty. And I know who you're talking about when you say that, right? They're come against their brother all day, anytime. It don't make no difference. In the daylight, they come at their brother. But the one who needed, the oppressor and whatnot, they ain't got no kind of smoke for the oppressor. No. They don't want no smoke for the oppressor. That's why, as far as with me, I'm not beefing with my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn the other cheek. And turning the other cheek don't mean, oh, here, slap the other side. No, I'm a calm down the situation, or I'm just gonna ignore whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just gonna entertain it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times dude, got a chip on their shoulder or feel like, oh, I ain't gonna get hold, or, I ain't gonna get punked or nothing like that. But you a punk if you get into a situation, you let somebody get you into a situation like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's about you thinking and you controlling your emotions or whatnot. That's a real man. Yeah. A real man controls his emotions and his feelings and shit. You know what I'm saying? These little boys, they the ones who out here, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. Anybody can pick up a goddamn gun and do what they got to do with it. Anybody can do that. But it takes a man, you know what I'm saying, to control his feelings and emotions and not go off of what somebody then said to him, or even sometimes what somebody then did to you. Sometimes you got to chalk it up as a loss and be like, okay, you got that one off on me or whatnot. It ain't worth, you know what I'm saying, taking my brother's life or anything like that. But now, if you a threat to me or my family, where you wanna, you know what I'm saying, harm me or my family, it's a whole different ball game. Now I gotta protect myself by all means necessary. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes, I got to protect myself, right? But let's get into this video. Oh, you laughing, but you know what the deal is.
I'm listening at you. I'm like, they struck a nerve, and I'm thinking about what the people in the chat said about how you look like you'll take it. But what you're saying, I seen a video on Charleston White. He talked about this. Apparently, something happened somewhere, and he went to go ride for the people, and they played him. So he said he'll never try to stand up for black people again.
I know what you're talking about.
To that extent. I know I think it's a damn shame. But part of it too is the scriptures. We don't have no army. And plenty of times in history, our ancestors have tried to go at these people, but they'll drop bombs on you. And what is the point in bringing a gun to a nuke fight?
Exactly.
So I get it to an extent, but the mindset, the unity ain't even there.
Right. But let's get into this Lil Durk. We want to, show what's going on or whatever. So get your info there. No, they're not going to show him. I think they're going to show Quando, Wando, or whatever. But we'll be back in a second.
Winning rapper Lil Durk is being held without bail for an alleged murder-for-hire plot. Federal prosecutors say he orchestrated the attempted revenge killing of rival rapper Quando Rondo at a Los Angeles gas station 2 years ago. Rondo's cousin was killed in that shooting. The FBI says they arrested Lil Durk in South Florida Thursday night as he was preparing to flee the country, possibly to Italy, Switzerland, or Dubai.
I mean, what?
And that's crazy, because you got innocent lives getting took because of
rap beef.
Yes, rap beef, all this stuff, rap beef.
Why I don't understand why I have a rap beef if y'all all getting money. What's to be mad about?
But that's the thing. It's about, okay, I'm getting the most money, or I ain't getting the most getting enough money like dude getting, and I got to do something or say something, to put myself in that category where I'm getting some more money. So it's like, just like that one dude who just got who they just got.
Young Dolph.
No, not Young Dolph. The dude who was going to people's grave site and making rap videos.
I don't know the name, but I know who you're talking about. I've seen the videos.
Y'all know who we talking
And
about.
I can't believe this is where we at now.
Yeah.
This is our
But it's all about money though.
warriors. This is the Lion of Judah knocking over grave sites.
The love, the what is it? The
love
root
of money.
The love of money is the root to all evil. If you love that money, you're gonna basically do anything it takes to get that money.
And what's disgusting is the fact that we would still kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Kill our brothers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got everybody else trying to kill us, and y'all know the one hunting us. And I could never, all praise to the Most High, for the mindset to not want to kill my brothers and sisters.
Julio Fulio, that's dude's name. Julio Fulio.
He's deceased?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He all talking about the ops and how, this dude got, that dude got, oh, he got. And I remember, and it's like, God damn, you gonna goddamn rap videos saying who got killed and all that and how they got killed and all that stuff. It's like, man, y'all doing too much out here, man.
These them little young guys Charleston White must be talking about.
Yeah.
Some of them I've heard of, but I don't know much of the details.
Yeah, but it's not just the rappers, you know what I'm saying? You got I got people in my family, you know what I'm saying? That young generation who don't care. Who don't care about, the elderly or an older person who might, they need to have some respect for. You know what I'm saying? Or just, but if you put them to the test, you know what I'm saying, then they calling the police or something. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch what you doing out here. You know what I'm saying? Because if I reacted to a lot of stuff that some of my family members said, man, I'll be in jail right now, man. I'll be in jail.
And a lot of people of our people are not about that life, especially without that gun.
Right.
That gun has given a lot of people a false sense of security and a false sense of bravery.
Or the protection of the police.
I'm calling the police.
Y'all better watch it, man. I'm telling you, man. Some of these people, man, they get you into a trap, man. Just to try to ruin your damn life, man.
Yeah.
Some nobodies, man. You know what I'm saying? These are some gutter people, man. Some goddamn bottom feeders. You know what I'm saying? On some serious stuff, They ruin your whole life, man. You got a lot of stuff going for yourself, you know what I'm saying? And they don't like that. So they got to, you know what I'm saying, try to mess your shit up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, you got to watch it, man.
I think we all have people that we've dealt with, or even in our family like you, who hate on us. Yeah. And you sometimes you wonder why you have people who just hate to see you do anything.
Right, man. And I don't be making no noise, man. I be, you know what I'm saying, in the corner to myself over, just chilling, quiet and all that. I don't fuck with nobody.
You have a lot of people who have so much jealousy or hatred or covetousness towards you that it'll trickle down on your children. They start to hate your children. Mm-hmm. And they could have the same last name as you, same blood running through their veins. And when it comes to us everyday people, or these celebrities, these rappers, like you said, you can try to live low key, have a low key lifestyle, but sometimes that hatred that, that Satan dropped them seeds in our people, and them seeds grow, and you have people who just sit back and hate you for any and everything that you do. They can sit up and get money and get promotions and get accolades, awards in the case of these rappers, get record deals, and you be happy for them.
Yeah.
And then let you get a new car or you get a house or some money, and they are so hateful and spiteful. And then what's so crazy is everybody talks in the same circle, so you find out things that people saying, and you like, wow, I'm just
right.
Nobody. I'm not flashy. You know, I don't wear flashy things. I'm just to myself with my family. But that's not going to stop the hate from coming to you.
Exactly. Now, moving on to another topic.
Yes.
As far as Israel and Iran. We've been talking about this for years, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gave us this information years ago. You know what I'm saying? So we want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh. But as y'all might have heard that Israel struck Iran
Last night. They got to popping off.
And Iran already said if Israel attacked them, they're going after American soldier that's over there. So, you know, it's like, it's getting started, you know what I'm saying, which it's been started, you know.
Yes.
They've been going back and forth, because they always bringing up October the 7th, you know, saying that Iran is attack Israel, whatnot, you know, but y'all know how it is. We don't know what to believe. We don't know who to believe.
They doing the same thing as these American rappers.
Right.
You shot my people, I'm going to come back and get your scientists. I'm going to come back and kill your president.
Right.
And they doing the same thing. But I seen, well, I don't know what you got. So let me be quiet. I don't know what video you going to play.
Well, it's just, you know, them talking about them striking them. And,
yeah, because I seen a video last night of the Israelis shooting some kind of missile at like an apartment building. It was so crazy. And then they slowed it down and showed you where the missile hit the apartment. And they're talking about the civilian casualties and how you're not supposed to be, you know, shooting at civilians.
Right, because they targets was supposed to be military bases and whatnot. Yes. Right, exactly. Yes. But we know, we already know, you know, all love is fair as war or whatnot. You know,
all is fair.
All is fair, right.
In love.
In love and war. And I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. They gonna say they struck military bases, but in reality, man, they taking out civilians. You know?
they killing people, families, children, hospitals, schools. Any and everybody can get it. And what's interesting to me is that you have Israel and Iran. They've been going back and forth. You have North Korean troops in Russia. Did I say that right?
Yep.
North Korean troops in Russia.
Yep.
And then I also found an article on RT News that America is back selling weapons to Taiwan.
Okay. Now we got all that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we got all that. But let's first go to Israel and Iran, and we'll be right back.
Israel has launched multiple airstrikes on Iran in response to what the Israeli military called months of continuous attacks from Tehran and its proxies. The Israel Defense Forces said it carried out precise strikes on military targets in Iran, which it accuses of relentlessly attacking Israel since October the 7th, 2023. The IDF's confirmation of strikes on Iran followed earlier reports by Iranian state media of several explosions in and around the capital, Tehran. It comes after Tehran launched almost 200 ballistic missiles towards Israel on the 1st of October, in what the country said was a retaliation for the killing of Hamas's political leader on Iranian soil back in July.
So, you know, that's heating up right there. Another thing that old girl mentioned as far as Tehran selling, no, America, no, wait a minute, now I'm getting all confused. But North Korea having their troops over in Russia. Let's look at that now.
The Pentagon has confirmed that North Korea is sending thousands of troops to Russia in what Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin calls a very, very serious escalation. And Ukraine's president believes he knows exactly where those troops are ultimately heading. CBS's chief foreign affairs correspondent Margaret Brennan has the story.
Video released by the Ukrainian government shows North Korean troops receiving military gear in Russia. CBS cannot independently verify the footage, but today Defense Secretary Austin confirmed that Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un have their troops training side by side at 3 specialized military sites inside of Russia.
There is evidence that there are DPRK troops, in Russia.
Ukrainian President Zelensky warned him that Russia may send those forces to Ukraine, proving Putin seeks to escalate, not negotiate. And South Korean officials say the number may soon climb to 10,000, revealing that Russia is already training 3,000 North Korean special forces how to operate equipment, including drones. U.S. officials said the North Korean soldiers traveled in mid-October by ship from North Korea to eastern Russia and could end up on the battlefield.
If Russia is indeed forced to turn to North Korea for manpower, this would be a sign of weakness, not strength, on the part of the Kremlin.
Russia has already lost roughly 600,000 soldiers, according to the Pentagon, and has turned to hired mercenaries from Cuba and other countries for manpower. An axis of U.S. adversaries are now helping Russia. Iran sent personnel and drones. China lent much-needed financial support, and North Korea sent munitions. The U.S. is still trying to figure out what Kim Jong-un thinks he's getting out of this deal, and fear it could include Russian expertise to help build out his nuclear program.
It's been concerning. Certainly this development, this willingness of Kim to literally put skin in the game here.
And Margaret joins us now. So you mentioned this axis of adversaries. How significant is it?
It's very significant to see America's adversaries working together, basically to fill in all the gaps for Russia created by those Western sanctions and potentially to help it win in this land grab in Ukraine. This is going to set, Nora, a precedent, one that the next president of the United States will have to deal with. In the short term, North Korea is already the most sanctioned country in the world. The White House plans more of them and to surge more weapons to Ukraine in these final weeks of the Biden administration.
Margaret Brennan, thank you very much.
Man, these goddamn devils, man.
That was a lot.
Yeah, it was. But the thing about it, though, is how y'all is trying to control what somebody else do in another country. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they didn't gave Ukraine all kind of ammunition and, firepower and certain military,
aid.
Yeah, aid and all that stuff. And it's like, you can, but they can't.
You can have allies, but they can't have no allies.
Right, like.
And I want to talk about, the scripture comes to mind, the hammer of the whole earth.
Right.
That's how you can see that scripture as far as how they want to operate.
Exactly.
I want to talk about what that lying heathen devil bastard in the suit said, that North Korea having troops in Russia is a sign of weakness, not strength. You see, the devil, the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. When I hear stuff like this, that, like they say, when white people speak, it's a lie. Everything they say is a lie. How on earth is that a weakness? If my clique get with your clique, how is that a sign of weakness?
Right.
We got double the people. I don't understand. These white folks, my God, they stay lying. Then they said 600,000 soldiers, Russian soldiers, supposed to be killed so far, and you screamed when you heard that.
Yeah, because how y'all know? How do they know? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Somebody lying, man.
That's what I said. Did y'all see the picture where it looked like they was bare knuckle boxing? The soldiers shirtless. Did y'all see that part? I'm like, wait a minute, how they get that footage?
Hey, no, Korea, they getting down. I mean, but they probably putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? North Korea, Kim Jong-un, he probably put it out there like, okay, this how we doing it. We ain't all with that, sugar booty stuff. You know what I'm saying? We men over here. We keeping the gangster over here.
They soldiers was shirtless and they was squaring up at each other. I'm like, whoa, what is this here? That ain't how they do it.
They getting ready for combat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I was jokingly getting to. They are preparing for war. Just like we talked about last week when we played the video of them Arabs up in that sweaty mosque singing a war song. The nations are preparing for war.
Exactly, right. And before I forget this, Iran and Saudi Arabia, they are actually doing drills with each other. You know what I'm saying? They set they little beef they got, the differences and whatnot, they set them aside, was like, let's do these drills together and all that stuff, because they are, I guess, planning on helping Iran against Israel. It's getting heated.
Like Nelly, it's getting hot,
for real.
That's interesting, because I didn't hear this now, but I heard it in the past.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
The Arabs Brotherhood is gonna forget their differences,
right,
and come together.
Exactly, and that goes to 2nd Esdras 15, starting at 29 and 30, where they talk about the Carmanians and whatnot.
Yes.
Matter of fact, go ahead, because I'm gonna get
go
that
ahead,
scripture
and bring it out. I just wanted to beat a dead horse in saying how the nations are getting ready, but our people worried about Halloween, trick or treat.
Mm-hmm.
How many bags of candy you gonna pass out? Well, do you got your costume yet? Everybody get ready for holiday season. What you gonna have? Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? Black people don't eat pumpkin pie. We beefing over sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, y'all saw for yourselves what the nations are doing.
What they doing, exactly. And this 2nd Esdras 15 and 29, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power should they come and join battle with them. So they're going to join battle with the Arabians, right? And join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. So the Assyrians are today is speaking about the so-called Israelis and whatnot.
It's a beautiful thing to see the prophecies play out, come to light, because we know our redemption draweth nigh. But I just love to see and I think about the scripture about how the nations are going to have Babylon afraid. How afraid she going to be when they see this, because America's preparing to an extent, because we just heard them talking about it, but they ain't doing what they're doing because the Most High put his spirit on them. There's not a spirit of wrath. The Most High didn't say, I'm going to stir up the Edomites.
No.
He's stirring up these other heathen bastards. The other niggas from Psalm 83.
Exactly.
To go against them. This is crafty counsel being turned on each other.
Exactly.
That counsel that they all took against us, now they all finna turn on each other.
Egyptian against Egyptian.
It's a beautiful thing to see. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We got one more thing.
What's next?
Your boy Creflo.
Oh, okay. Where we at time-wise? We on the money. We on the money. All right. This is the last clip, y'all. This one here is foolishness, just to show you what the Christian community, black man, is on right now. I can't stress enough how sleep Americans are to the state of the world, the end times that we are living in. It's like if you hear people telling you,
that's what I want. Turn that light on for me right quick.
the room light.
Yeah, this room light. That's what I think what's going on with this damn thing. All right.
If you hear a lot of people telling you that somebody gonna beat you up, I think it would behoove you to look into it a little bit, prepare a little bit, do a few push-ups like my baby be doing his push-ups and stuff. But in the Christian world, in America, they teaching you that ain't nothing you need to concern yourself with. America is this big bad country. Ain't nothing ever gonna happen to America.
Yep.
Look at what the elder men of America is doing. Hit it.
Let's look at it, y'all. We'll be right back.
Look at your screen.
Honey, you're looking good.
Now,
I got something to say.
hold up. He was about to say something, and he said now, and then she was like, I got something to say. I got something to say.
Shut up, nigga.
She said, shut up. Right, I got something to say. Damn! I might tell it on you. But go ahead, play.
This is my twin sister, Pookie.
Pookie. The nigga name.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wow! She called him Pookie. Now, when you think about Pookie in your mind, what Pookie come to mind?
Crackhead Chris Rock on New Jack City.
Exactly.
So play.
This is my twin sister, Pookie.
Pookie. The nigga name.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Wow! She called him Pookie. Now, when you think about Pookie in your mind, what Pookie come to mind?
Crackhead Chris Rock on New Jack City.
Exactly.
So, what is she saying about this dude, man?
Now, I don't know, I guess this a joke or something like that, but man, ain't that much joking in the world for me to put on a goddamn wig and to be next to somebody who, ridiculing, or you know what I'm saying? It's
right. She didn't come up with the name Pookie just out of nowhere. That's what the commentary was saying. We all know that we use Pookie as the most derogatory name or term for a black man.
For a black man,
it don't get no lower than Pookie.
Right, who just don't give a damn about nothing to nobody.
Exactly. And for him, like you said, to have on that wig, smiling ear to ear with the oppressor for some money, because y'all know this one of these big Christian televangelists. This is what our men, who supposed to know the scriptures, this is what's going on in America. Meanwhile, the other nations bare knuckle boxing.
Right, exactly. Right, Lindsay said the hell.
That's exactly.
And then he said humiliation ritual.
Okay, I ain't think about that. Yep. Because why on earth, as a straight black man?
That's what I'm saying. Why? What? For what reason?
To show your allegiance.
And get put on TV you on TV?
Yes, to be humiliated. Show your allegiance, keep your bag coming. You want to do the Wendy Williams and lock your card down and say you lost your man, you can't get your money. So you better do whatever them people say. Them people put you on, so you got to keep doing what them people say to stay up there where you at. That's all celebrities. That count for you. You've been saying this back when we were still asleep. It ain't just talent. Do you know how many black people got talent? It ain't what you know, it's who you know. They've been telling us that for years.
Yeah, but me myself, I'm glad the Most High gave me the spirit to be like, the hell with some money, I'll stay goddamn poor. The hell, shit, I'll stay poor.
I knew that was coming.
Shit like that. Shit.
But yeah, so it's sad to see Creflo out here like this, because he already worth millions. So, like you said, it had to be some type of humiliation ritual, because why? Because you have to prove to these people you still down with it. So we just thought we in the show was showing y'all the mindset of someone in Babylon versus the mindset of the other nations that are in these quote unquote third world countries, where they are thinking that the fact that the blinders are off them enough to the extent that they know it's time for war and they preparing their men for war. But in America, they putting on wigs and dresses.
Exactly. I want to say this stream went pretty well without any interruptions, and I had the chat going on as far as I could pull it up. I couldn't pull it up last week, but everything went smooth on this one.
Yeah, we hit everything. Yeah, you got the kinks out, Gadget Man.
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High. You figured it out.
Figured it out. But we appreciate y'all for stopping through. We appreciate you, Linzel, man. You kept it live on fire.
Yes.
Kept it blazing.
We appreciate
like always. We appreciate you, brother. We also appreciate our other brothers and sisters who's watching the replay, and the people who's also in live that we don't know who in the live. Our ghost watchers. We gotta send a shout out to y'all or whatnot. But same time next week.
Most High willing.
Most High willing again, yeah. Y'all, let's keep these commandments, because as y'all know we knocking on that door, man. We right at that door. A lot of stuff is going on that we can't really explain or,
fit into the 1 hour stream.
Right, exactly.
But it's just so much to pay attention to in the States and abroad. Even if in the States they're not saying anything, abroad, when you look at the alternative media, the news outlets from these other countries, they'll show you what's going on, and it's crazy because you don't really see nothing on like CNN and stuff. But the nations are preparing for war. So for us, that means we need to stay vigilant and keep the commandments.
Exactly.
And stay out the way and watch the Most High avenge us.
Right. And ain't no telling what's going to go down from here to next Shabbat. So y'all keep your eyes open. Y'all stay vigilant.